3 ways that you can go about locating investors to be able to sell deals to them. Now, these are the 3 main ways that we go about using, and also our students use as well, to allow them to find investors and sell deals onto for a nice profit. Now, this is for you if you're looking to get started off in the deal sourcing strategy, where we're finding properties, specifically rent-to-rent properties, and we're sourcing them for investors that will pay us around £3,000 for that fee. Without further ado, let's get started with it. Now, the first really good way that you can go about finding investors for deal sourcing is Facebook, specifically Facebook communities. Now, when it comes to leveraging Facebook communities, you mainly want to focus on the ones that are centered around rent-to-rents, service accommodation, and also property as well. This is where you're going to find people that are looking for deals. And the reason why you're going to find people in these groups that are looking for deals is because in these same groups, you also have people that are promoting their deals as well. You have people that are constantly promoting deals, and then you have people that are commenting on those posts of those other people promoting deals that are identifying themselves, letting people know, hey, I'm interested and I'm looking for deals myself. Not only that, but even people that are interested, that are looking for deals themselves, sometimes they're putting posts out there letting everybody know they're looking for deals. And with some of these Facebook groups, there are literally thousands upon thousands, if not tens of thousands of people in these groups that we can go about seeing who has potential. But what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to show you how we're going to go about identifying these Facebook groups and the things to look out for. So let me show that to you right now. So I've just jumped on Facebook right now, and the group that I'm showing you right now, the Rent2Rent Deals SA and Lease Option Deals group, this right here is probably the biggest rent-to-rent group there is on Facebook. So this is definitely a group that you definitely want to go about joining. If you're just typing in this name in the search bar, it will definitely come up. So as you can see, there's over 43,000 people in this group. You see why I'm saying that there could be so much potential with you to go about connecting with a lot of potential investors by utilizing the right Facebook groups, especially this one right here. Now, if I'm scrolling down, what you will see is a lot of people that are either posting deals, like this person right here, or people that are, looking for deals themselves. So you'll just see so far, all we've seen is people just posting deals. This person right here has posted this specific deal, although it was a little while ago, rent to service accommodation. As you can see, 10 comments, all of these people commenting that they are interested. So all these people right here that are commenting they're interested, these are all potential investors that we can go about reaching out to, so that's just, that took me 2 seconds to find that post and to see the people that have commented on this specific post. And it could be the case for so many other posts that people are advertising deals on, and other people are commenting, expressing their interest in those deals right here. As you can see with this post right here, view more comments, you'll see the exact same thing. I could literally be getting in touch with every single one of these people to see if they're still looking for deals and to see if I can go about helping them and supporting them too. So you'll see as I'm scrolling, you'll just see nothing but people posting their deals on this group and people commenting, expressing interest with those groups as well, with those specific deals right there. So that's one way to actually go about it. Another little side tip for you is when you are joining these groups, what you want to do, you want to set your notifications on to be notified when people are posting. Now, even though there are a lot of people posting, yes, 100%, the reason why I'm suggesting that is because you have investors sometimes that post letting people know that they're looking for deals. Speed is everything in this game. If you could be the first person or one of the first people to reach out to those people that are posting, expressing interest in finding deals for themselves or looking for deal sources to find them deals, then you put yourself in a much better position than someone else that takes a very long time to get to them, to get in touch with them. So that's just a little side note for you. Not only that as well, what we can do, you see the search bar right here? If we click on it, you can search, you can type in certain keywords in this specific group to have certain posts come up that have those keywords. So for example, let's say I put in I'm looking for deals. I click enter. There we go. I literally just typed that keyword in right there. I just have this gentleman's post come up right here. What does it say? Hi, I'm looking for any rent-to-rent deals for myself in the Midlands. Let me know if you have anything. There's over 45 people that commented on this post. So by me typing in that keyword, it instantly identified someone that was looking for rent-to-rent deals, instantly. So what do you think I can do? I can go about actually reaching out to this person, letting them know that I could help them and to see if they require more help and support. Another person, I'm looking for Rent2SA deals in Sheffield. Now, mind you, this was a little while ago they posted it, but he still could be looking, or they could still be looking. So we can definitely reach out to them. It's not a problem. I wouldn't let that put myself off at all, just because it's a little while ago. Most people are not reaching out to this person because it's quite some time ago, but I'm definitely reaching out to them. And all of these people right here that I can identify that are looking for deals, or that are either commenting in the comment sections, expressing interest, I'm reaching out to every single person. So that's just one thing that I typed in. I'm looking for deals. If I type in, I'm an investor, for example. Oh, I'm an investor. Let's see if anything else comes up. I'm looking for serious investors. Okay, this person says he's looking for serious investors. But look how many people commented, 86 people. We can reach out to all 86 of those people. And this wasn't that long ago, mind you. It was not that long ago at all. So that's another keyword that I just literally randomly came up at the top of my head. So we can definitely go about getting creative and typing in certain things in the search box that will allow us to determine what people are looking for. So if I'm a particular investor and I'm looking for a deal, there's going to be certain words that I use, that I put in my post, that I feel typing in the search box will definitely go about coming up. I'm an investor, for example, or oh, I'm looking for rent-to-rent deals, or oh, I'm looking for something passive or hands-free. You can just get creative and type all of these things in the search bar, and you can have all of these posts coming up. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands of people that have posted in this group right here. So you definitely want to go about doing that. And by the way, this is just one group. There's so many other groups that we can go about doing the exact same thing as well. There's this service accommodation group right here. That's quite a big group as well. Although not as many people are promoting, this is more of a group where people are sharing value, asking questions and whatnot have you. So what we can do if we're looking to search for groups to join, all we need to do is come to the search bar right here and just type in Rent2Rent, for example. And then we just go to groups. And then there'll be so many different groups that we can actually go about joining. A lot of these groups are in Dubai because I'm currently in Dubai as I'm shooting this video. If I'm typing in service accommodation, for example, let's just type that in as a very quick example. If I even spelled it right, there we go. Type in groups. Or click group, sorry. You see how many groups there are? We can go about literally joining all of these groups. Now, a little tip for you, you want to ideally join groups that are quite large. If you're joining groups where, for example, this group right here, 1.6K members, it's not that many members. And not only that as well, it says 3 posts a month. That shows me that this group is not active at all, compared to this group that has 3 posts per day, and it's got 4.2 thousand members. So you want to go for a group that's quite active, but also a group that actually has quite a lot of people as well, so you have more people to fish from. So that's just a little side tip for you, but there's loads of these groups that you can go about joining. Type in Rent2Rent, service accommodation, even property groups. You can even do the same thing with property groups in the UK that you can go about actually joining to leverage when it comes to finding investors. If you're someone that's interested, in getting more help and more support, and potentially even look at joining mentorship to kickstart this business off, we can definitely help you out with that. I've left a link in the description box for you to go about scheduling a call with us to see how we can best help. Now, one little side tip for you when it comes to approaching investors on Facebook, you don't want to approach them trying to sell them something straight away. This is what a lot of people do, and it puts a lot of potential investors off to even responding to them. I get so many people even messaging me on Facebook saying, hey, I've got this deal right here, or hey, I saw your post, I've got so many deals if you're interested, etc., etc. People don't want to be sold to, and you will just sound like everyone else if you're doing the exact same thing. How you want to do it instead is, if you've identified someone that's interested in having a deal sourced for them, you want to reach out to them and say, hey, look, John, I've seen that you've commented on a particular post expressing interest on a specific deal. I just wanted to reach out to see if you're still open to looking at deals from other deal sources. That could be one way you're going about it. You could say it in a slightly different way. But the main thing I'm trying to say is that you want to let them know, hey, John, I've just come across your post, or I've just come across your comment. I'm just reaching out to you because, I am someone that does get quite a lot of deals there, or can help you potentially. I just wanted to see if this is something that you're still interested in with regards to having deals sourced for yourself. So just be very calm, very cool, very chilled. Ask them the question, and if they're open to it, they'll let you know, and then you can go about actually having a chat with them. As a matter of fact, what I've done, if you are interested in receiving access to the exact script to use to actually conversate with these investors and ask them the right questions, check out the description box and it will give you access to a PDF guide that will share with you the exact script to use when approaching these investors on Facebook. So Facebook communities is an excellent way for you to go about finding investors for yourself. The second really good way that you can go about finding investors for yourself to deal source to is by going to networking events. Now, when I say networking events, I don't just mean any networking events. There are a lot of events that you want to go about actively avoiding because it's just a big waste of time. Instead, the networking events that you want to pay attention to are paid networking events. The reason for this is a lot of people that attend paid networking events, these are people that are of a particular quality and a particular caliber, because when somebody pays, they pay attention. A lot of the times with free networking events, you have people that go there that want to just search for free information, they want to make friends, and they don't really have any serious intentions. Whereas when somebody pays to attend an event, by them paying, it shows that, okay, these people are very serious and they actually have very serious intentions when it comes to, finding people to do business with and connecting with the right people as well. Now, when it comes to actually finding networking events for you to attend, there's 2 apps that you want to go about downloading. One of them is called Eventbrite and the other one is called Meetup. Download these apps on your phone, and when you download them, make an account with them, and also just type in whichever area you're based in, or major large towns or cities nearby. Just type in property networking events and you'll see loads of them come up. But again, make sure you're going for paid ones and not free ones. This right here is very important. Even if it's just £10, £20, whatever the case may be. To be fair, the more expensive it is, the better, because this is when you're going to be targeting higher caliber people that are willing to spend money. So that part right there is a very good way for you to go about finding investors if you are going to buy it the right way. Make sure when you're going to these networking events, you're not just handing out business cards, you're not just pitching to everyone. Focus on actually building relationships with people, focus on nurturing that relationship. And then once you've built a nice relationship with them, you can let them know about the services that you're looking to offer, and the people that you're looking to connect with. This is very, very important. A lot of people just go to networking events and try to sell people straight away. They try to give them their business card. This doesn't work. Trust me. Focus on the relationship side of things. And then once you've actually developed a nice little relationship, once you've gotten to chatting to a few people, take their contact information and make sure you're following up with them the next day latest. This part right here is very important. So that's the second very good way that you can go about actually finding investors for yourself. The third one, and this one can be very, very powerful, but it's not as quick and it definitely takes a lot of time. And this right here is putting yourself out there on social media and actually posting content. Me, myself, I post a lot of content on social media on a regular basis. I share my journey with people. I share my story. I demonstrate my knowledge, my expertise, in the property space, in the rent-to-rent space, service accommodation space. People can see that, and people can see that I've been doing so for quite some time. And because of that, a lot of people have that trust and have that relationship built with me. And when it comes to them wanting to invest and get involved, they'll just reach out to me because they've seen me put myself out there so many times. I get a lot of investors reaching out to me, wanting to invest and wanting to do business, just because I'm always putting myself out there and sharing knowledge and sharing game. If you're someone that's interested in putting yourself out there, you don't have to know everything about this specific game. You can just put yourself out there and just share your journey, let people know who you are, what you do, who you're looking to help. If you're going to view properties, make sure you're documenting that. Make sure you're showing people the deals that you're looking at, the investors that you're speaking to and who you're wanting to work with, and just share knowledge and game with people and just let people know who you are and what you do, and you will give yourself a massive, massive edge. If I'm being honest with you, most people don't actually go about doing this. So if you're able to do this and do this right, it will be so powerful. The main platform you want to focus on for this is Facebook and ideally Instagram as well. TikTok, not so much, but it can work too. Now look, these are just 3 rapid fire, quick ways that you can go about actually finding investors for yourself to go about deal sourcing too. Also on top of that as well, if you're someone that's interested, in getting more help and more support and potentially even look at joining mentorship to kickstart this business off, we can definitely help you out with that. I've left a link in the description box for you to go about scheduling a call with us to see how we can best help. Aside from that, I'm gonna let you go and I'm gonna catch up with you in the next video.